Let's talk about the rappers for a minute. Can we talk about the rappers for a moment? Let's talk about Tupac Shakur for a moment. Tupac Shakur is a child of the 60s. Tupac Shakur, born out of the spirit of the revolution of the 60s. Tupac Shakur, fire in his bones, boldness and rebellion in his blood. Born from his beautiful, bold Black Panther mama, Afeni, sitting in the jail cell, a revolutionary woman carrying the fruit of life, marking the child in her womb, marking the child with rebellion, marking the child with insurrection, marking the child with a spirit to not go along with what's been going on.
Beat me, young G, with a gift of gas. Ready to put work in. Take 10 steps, then turn and shoot the first nigga smirking. Give a fuck.
I remember when he first got home, Dad called me and said, Pac. I was like, oh, yes. And this is what lets me know the influence of New York, because
New York, big city, your dreams and everything in New York ain't always what it seems.
he came, when I went to the studio to see him, first thing he said when he saw me was corrupt. And he just said, New York, New York. Man, that saved my life in the joint. He said, that's all I would listen to was New York, New York. Forget these people. I was like, oh man, okay, all right. He said that was his inspiration of fire. He was so mad, so mad. Then right after that, I told him, Pac, you know, I'm rolling with you. Treat me like I'm one of your outlaws. You know what I'm saying? If there's any time you see me out of pocket, let me know. Tap me on that shoulder. Tell me to chill. I listen to you like that. He said, I got you. And we go to Cabo, and I was out of pocket, beating my Hennessy bottle on the table because it was the Danny Boy video shoot, I think it was. And we really didn't like that Danny Boy at that time. We was about Nate Dogg. Danny Boy was a singer. That's who's on I Ain't Mad At You.
Hell nah, I ain't mad at you.
And he said, stop beating on told me to stop hitting my Hennessy bottle on the chair. Mm-hmm. I'm like, who you talking to? You know what I'm saying? You new around here, man. Don't talk to me. Of course I was hammering. Mm-hmm. Oh man, he got so mad.
I heard about that.
But no, I'll take you upstairs right now, whoop your ass, and bring you back downstairs and we smoke a blunt. I said, oh man, this boy's nuts. Nate come over. I don't know why people think people gonna fight and still be friends. Here come Daz. I'll fight you now. Come on over here. Come on over here, cuz. Pac said, oh man, I can't go nowhere without my outlaw. And he just stopped off. I said, oh my God, I can't lie to my heart was really racing. Cause he's a wild cat.
You didn't really want to fight him.
I don't really want to fight nobody. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta get down. You gotta get down. You know what I'm saying? But he's a wild cat.
Y'all got cool after that though.
No, he died after that.
Oh yeah,
no.
Damn.
Yeah. He died after that. You know what I'm saying?
So he died with the beef with the whole Dogg Pound then. Him and Snoop still had
Him
a
and
dog
Snoop.
issue.
Him and Snoop. Snoop went to see him at the hospital. I think he was able to look at Snoop. Snoop was able to say something to him before he passed away. But yeah, right after Cabo came the New York trip. After the New York trip came Vegas.
Damn.
Right. That's why you gotta be careful, man. You never know what tomorrow can bring. People be here and then they be gone.
Only Gab can do it like this.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is Machiavelli Media. So Corrupt did an interview on the Breakfast Club, and he talked about how him and Tupac almost got into a fist fight. Now, do I believe what Corrupt saying in this video? Yeah, I do. But it's a lot of information Corrupt left out of this interview that I'm dying to know what happened. Let's go through it for a second. So he said he met Tupac when Pac first came to death row out of prison. And Tupac let him know how much he was influenced by the Dogg Pound song, New York, New York. Okay, sounds good. Tupac had a beef with New York City with some guys from New York, Bad Boy Records, Haitian Jack, Jimmy Henchman. And particularly, and this song was coming in New York, so he was feeling it while he was locked up. Okay, I get all that. I get that. Then he says that he came to Tupac and had a moment with Tupac, and he said, yo, I want you to treat me like one of the outlaws. I'm going to listen to you. Basically, I'm going to follow your lead. I'm going to fall back. I'm backseat to you. That's basically what he did to Tupac. He bowed down. So Pac was like, okay, cool. I guess that was out of respect. You know, Corrupt did that, welcoming Tupac to death row. All right, okay, I get all that. Then he jumps to a trip to Cabo that Death Row took. And he said they were filming a Danny Boy music video. Now, I'm not sure if it was a Danny Boy music video or was it one of Tupac videos, because I don't know if Danny Boy had a single out or a solo song out that would require him to film a music video in the first place at this point in time. But anyway, he admitted he was being disruptive. He was, banging his Hennessy bottle on a table, and Tupac took offense to it because there was a blatant sign of disrespect. Okay, I get that. In which he said Tupac told him basically, I'll whip your ass and then we can come down here and smoke something. Now, this is the part that get a little murky to me, because he said that Nate Dogg said something slick, and then he said basically Daz challenged Tupac to a fight. Basically, Daz agreed to fight Tupac on behalf of Corrupt and the Dogg Pound. So you got Corrupt, Nate Dogg, and Daz at this point in time against Tupac. Where was Snoop? Snoop Dogg didn't say anything while this was going on. Where was Suge? That's just small parts of my question. The bigger part I have for you, I want you guys to really think about this. Now think about this for a second. Corrupt said after that, Tupac said, I can't go nowhere without my outlaws, and stormed out the room. Did he really want us to think that was it? So basically, the Dogg Pound was about to jump Tupac, and Tupac walked away, and that was it. No more drama after that. You know goddamn well there was some serious problems after that. That trip to Cabo looked like started the whole outlaw Tupac against Snoop Dogg and the Dogg Pound beef, because it was all downhill after that. The next trip was the trip to New York City, where Snoop Dogg said he was friends with Biggie and Puff Daddy, and that drove Tupac crazy. And the final trip was Tupac's trip to Vegas, which conveniently the Dogg Pound didn't attend. What happened after the Dogg Pound damn near jumped Tupac? After, basically Nate Dogg swole up and Daz challenged Tupac. What happened? It's a whole storyline missing. Because if you think Tupac just walked out of there and he had his crew with him and it was all hunky-dory after that, you crazy. Pac wouldn't have went out like that. Something is missing from this story, And I would love to hear what it was. Now, we can speculate what it was. I guarantee you it was a big deal, y'all. I guarantee you. We all know that Death Row was separated at one point. The Outlaws had their own part of the facility, and so did the Dogg Pound. And the interaction had came to a cease. It wasn't no more cool. That had to be it right there. That started the whole thing, you know. The lines was drawn in the sand. And it stayed that way. They never made amends. He told you himself, Charlamagne the God was like, so y'all became cool after that? He was like, nah. Pac took that to the grave. And it wasn't like he ain't see him after that. They probably had to fly back home after that together. I know he saw him after that. But Pac seen what time it was and was done with them. Man, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this situation. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Machiavelli Media. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.